If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Hey, listen, I'm talking about I gotta be 100 with y'all, right? And y'all know how I get down. Jazz Prince, his loyalty right now is being tested by Quavo, right? What you mean hood educated? Let me tell y'all what I mean. Because we gotta understand something, y'all. I don't believe that none of us realize how close that Quavo and Jazz Prince was. I'm talking about these niggas was like this, y'all. I'm talking about fishing together, horseback riding, eating together, breaking bread together, kicking it together, just doing all type of shit, right? The type of shit that you do with friends. Check it out.
See how we do it. Grab these legs over here in the town.
Now, as y'all can see, right, the shit that they doing together is not the type of shit that you just do with no anybody, right? So that lets us know that these niggas was like this. And so for Quavo, his homeboy, his nephew, to be put in harm's way by Jazz Prince peoples, that's a lot of pressure. And let me explain to y'all why. Because we gotta understand something, y'all, regardless of what happened that night, right? Quavo is on the phone with Jazz like, bruh, nigga, come on, man. Like, your peoples, they done shot my partner. And not only that, your peoples done killed my nephew. You see what I'm saying? Man, what we gonna do about this? Now I can hear some of y'all right now, nah, hood educated, you know, Migo Bands, you know, he the one that shot and killed Takeoff. I can understand that, right? But do y'all really believe that Migo Bands is sitting in front of Takeoff? I mean, pardon me, rest in peace, Takeoff. Do y'all really believe that Migo Bands is sitting in front of Quavo face right now and telling him, man, bro, I fucked around and killed our family member. Man, bro, I fucked around and killed your nephew. Ain't nowhere in the hell Migo Bands sitting in front of Quavo right now telling him some shit like that. Migo Bands is putting that shit on them niggas from Mob Ties right now like, bruh, them niggas the one did it. I know I ain't shoot him. And we probably would never know because when Migo Bands got that motherfucking gun, that gun gone now. That motherfucking gun that Migo Bands had that night, that motherfucker disassembled, been thrown in 5 different rivers and lakes and all type of shit. Some pieces buried up under the ground, burnt, smoldered to. That gun will never see the day of light. Why? Because that gun was involved in a murder. If the police end up getting that gun, man, something wrong with them niggas, man. Something got to be wrong with them. Because any hood nigga, any street nigga, like, we know how we do. Once a gun dirty and shit like that, it's over with. But, you know, times have changed. Because these youngsters nowadays, I got to keep it real. No disrespect to you youngsters, but y'all be running around with guns with murders on them and shit like that. Attempted murders on them and shit like that. And that shit right there back in the day, like, if a gun dirty, if you shot a motherfucker with a gun, it's like, it's dirty. It got a body on it. Don't nobody want that motherfucker. Motherfuckers looking at that gun like it's a murder because it is. We like, nah, bro. We heard, no, y'all shot country ass with that motherfucker. No, we hell no. Y'all keep that motherfucker. You can't sell that gun to nobody. So you throw that motherfucker away, right? And if these niggas got some OGs around them or some motherfuckers with some hood education, that gun is gone, right? So as far as us knowing through the ballistics, we probably might never know. But through camera footage, hey, that's a different thing. But back to the story, y'all. Migo Benz is not sitting in front of Quavo saying that he did that shit. He putting that shit on the mob ties, niggas, just like any one of us would do. I mean, like, come on, let's just be real, y'all. Could you sit in front of your cousin or your family member or your homeboy and be like, damn, man, I think I killed your family. I think I killed our cousin. Hell no, nigga, you gonna be like, man, it's them niggas. Let's go kill them niggas. You gonna be ready to go, right? So that's what I believe, and that's what I'm entertaining in my mind, that's what Migo Benz is doing. And truthfully, he wouldn't be wrong in doing that shit because I do the same motherfucking thing. Now, here's where the beef gonna start at, though. Here's where the beef gonna start. Because Quavo is like this here. Hey, man, motherfuckers are saying that little boy Chucky, motherfuckers are saying that Yellow Hoodie, Lil Cam, is the niggas that killed my motherfucking nephew. Set them niggas out to me, man. Where them niggas live at? Let my people come down there and put that work in. Or turn them niggas in, man, so that my motherfucking nephew can get his justice. Right? And we gotta understand something, y'all. Jazz Prince can't do that. He just can't do that. Why? Because it's going against mob ties. Why? Because he's going against his brother. Why? Because he's going against his father. And we gotta understand something. That boy Chucky is just not some random motherfucker that just hanging around them. That's Bushwick Bill's son. Check it out. That's why he be walking around with that motherfucking Chucky doll all the time, because Bushwick Bill used to always call himself Lil Chucky. He used to always call himself Chuck. You know what I'm saying? The Chucky doll. Like, he just loved that character. And that's why his son is taking on walking in the footsteps of his father and carrying the Chucky doll. It's just that, you know, Bushwick Bill was a midget. Some of y'all probably don't know who Bushwick Bill is, but Bushwick Bill was one of the hardest motherfucking gangster rappers, man, back in the 90s. This nigga was raw with that shit, cold. And he was a midget out of 5th Ward, right? So that's his son. Being that that's his son, Jay Prince and them is locked in with him like this here. Now the other boy, Lil Cam, check it out. As y'all can see, these boys, these young boys that people trying to put their murders on is locked in with Jay Prince and them like this here. These ain't just no random ass niggas or nothing like that. These is family members. These niggas got blood ties, not just mob ties. These niggas is connected through the blood. This family. So Jay Prince, pardon me, Jazz Prince, he can't do it. And that's where the beef gonna start at. Because we gotta understand something. Quavo looking at it like, nigga, you my partner, you my friend, nigga, we done did all this together and all that old type of shit. But Jazz Prince is looking at it like, man, I understand all that old type of shit, but at the end of the day, these are niggas I gotta live with. These are niggas I gotta wake up with every morning and see. These are niggas that I've been knowing way before I've been knowing you. These are niggas that's putting food on the table for my family. These are niggas that put a roof over my head. I can't go against them for you. And that right there can start the beef. That right there can start the war between them because they was like this. And now that Jazz Prince He can't, his hands tied behind his back. He can't support Quavo. He can't help Quavo in the way that Quavo want him to help. That's gonna make Quavo think in his mind that, damn, nigga, you a rotten ass nigga. Nigga, and not only that, nigga, you probably was with the shit. Because we gotta understand something, y'all. Let's back it up. How did it all start? It all started with Quavo kicking it with Jazz Prince on his birthday. Check it out.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got a little bit straightening going on. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, nephew. Hey, man. That's how we rock. Put that in the back. Hold on. Got that big old boxer back there. Hey man, don't think heavyweight back there. Don't think we playing. Don't think we playing, man. Hey man, we got a little bit straightening going on. Yeah, the biggest. Hey man, we sliding through the town, man. We sliding through the town.
How we get down?
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th ward. Like this motherfucker. Now I got one for you now. I got a 6-1.
So now as y'all can see, right? They kicking it like a motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like these niggas tight. They kicking it like a motherfucker, right? Now, the sad part about all this shit right here is this right here. Quavo shouldn't have never left Jazz Prince's side. He should have stayed with Jazz Prince. But Jazz Prince left the bowling alley. From my understanding and reports that I'm getting, Jazz Prince left the bowling alley and left Quavo and them with J Prince Jr. We gotta realize these is two different type of niggas. And I'm gonna get into that in my next video. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. Before I depart, I would like to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I had received this week. Let me give a shout out to Demetrius Jones for the $10 cash app. Naisha McLilly for the $5 cash app. Dope Game J for the $10 cash app. Come on, bro. You Dope Game J. You give a nigga $10, nigga. You in the dope game. Nah, I'm just playing. Kanisha Page for the $5 cash app. Jeffrey Fight for the $50 cash app. Lindra Sinuses for the $4.69 PayPal. And Chol Wright for the $15.52 PayPal. I really appreciate you guys. Continue to support the channel because y'all know I'm going to bring it to you raw. Peace and love.